Hey guys, Toaster here. Got an ace tanker today in the T3485. Today we're on Widepark, and I'm going to go to the position that I think is really the best position on the map in this game mode. It just, I don't know, this map is, well, it's got arty usually, and if you poke this ridge, you can poke it maybe once, like I'm doing here, and kind of get away with it. But if you continually poke that ridge, you're going to die, right? So this position here is somewhat arty safe. It gives me a hold down position, and in a T3485, look how angled I am to the enemy. It's going to be very, very hard for them to penetrate me. And it's also going to keep them from taking the zero line. Normally, you know, you'd have a couple of guys on the zero line taking advantage of these guys that are pushing through, but in this case we don't, and that's okay. So it's going to be kind of a slow game in one sense. I mean, it's a quick game because it's Widepark, but I miss a few shots here. I mean, it just happens, and I'm taking pixel shots a lot of the time. So at any rate, you know, Widepark is just one of those maps that I just don't feel like, I mean, for tier 6 it's kind of okay, but when I see it, it's not my favorite map. It's just too small. People tend to lemming train, and lemming trains actually kind of tend to work on this map because in most cases when you're playing low tiers, people are not watching the map enough or don't know how to counter the enemy if they do push. So it's not my favorite map, but it's okay. We're gonna get an ace in it today as we're shooting this M3E8, the Easy 8, over and over and over again, and missing a lot of our shots, but hitting enough of them to actually win the game. So we're up to 957 damage. We should have taken that shot, but, and here is my lack of map knowledge looking around as, you know, we got another one of the YOLO guys. This was maybe last weekend, I think, when the Super Chaffee came out. So there's a bunch of them out there. And I purposely was playing the T3485 because the Super Chaffee basically cannot pin it unless you're firing gold, and even then it's kind of a hope shot to pin it. So it's a really good counter to those Super Chaffies, and so sometimes you can think about, okay, what can I do to get into a matchup that's favorable for me? And that's exactly what I'm doing here. So yes, I'm seal clubbing a little bit, but that's just the way it is. You know, I like to get ace tankers just like the rest of you. So it's 10-6, and I decide to move in. And we're going to move in and use all of our hit points to get the best damage we can. So we're at 1700 damage, and now we're just approaching 2K. And I want you to notice I turn my attention immediately to the STRV because he's an autoloader, right? So we're able to hit him. He's the last tank alive. And by pushing at the very end there, we're able to pick up another 700 or 800 or 900 damage, and that pushes us over that ace tanker threshold. So let's go ahead and look at the after action on this. It should be a quick one. Okay, ace tanker, and we ended up with a high caliber as well for our 2700 damage, 1300 XP. And 30 shots fired, 18 hits, 16 pens. That's atrocious when you're top tier, but we're just taking some hope shots there, so that's okay. And we got 425 assists, so that put us up over 3100. I had a premium account, got some mission or something, and 49,000 credits earned. And I don't know how ended up with 14,000 experience, but we will take it. So appreciate you guys watching. I'll have an SU 122 back-to-back ace up sometime soon, and I've got another kind of learning on Pro Karofka when your team kind of folds, how to win. So hope to catch you guys next time. Tonestir out.